All right, welcome back. Let's get another check at that afternoon forecast. Cedric, hot yesterday. Heat continues today, but it seems like as we go through the next couple days, from what I've seen, from what you've told us, there could be some changes on the way.
You know what? You sound like a weatherman every day.
I'm optimistic.
Hand him the clicker, Cedric. I keep saying.
Oh, please.
I got this one. You want to trade?
Hey, no, you know what? No, I don't.
I'll take that one.
You're right. Okay, when you put it like that, you put it in perspective. Hey, no, that is pretty much the synopsis of the forecast here. We got another big hot day today, but we do have some big changes in terms of some moisture, and we need some moisture coming our way. So let's take outside now. You can see not a lot of moisture. There's a little bit of moisture out there. You can see those patches of clouds. They're trying to get going. Now, we're just starting to sneak that moisture in, so it's not a ton, but we've got some cloud cover beginning to build out there in the sky. 94 degrees outside the ABC4 studios right now. We've got 92 for our friends in Ogden, 86 degrees in Logan, 87 in Price, 82 degrees in Heber, 87 Vernal, 97 degrees, though, as you get towards Green River. So it is heating up down there towards eastern portions of the state. We've got 90 degrees in Milford, 90 in Delta, and 94 in St. George. So again, today we're on record watch, but it's not going to be a slam dunk, kind of like what yesterday was. Well, we felt pretty good that we were going to either tie or break that high of about 100 degrees yesterday, and sure enough, we did. I still have 101 for the forecast for today as well, but here's the difference. We're going to have these clouds that we're expecting to try to bubble up throughout the afternoon, and that may be just enough to kind of level our temperatures out right around 101. If we only hit 101, that's 2 degrees off from the record high. But if we hit 103, then we tie the old record high. So we'll see how it plays out. Either way, it looks like another triple-digit afternoon is heading our way. So, yeah, it's going to be a scorcher, and this would make 8 days, if we hit it 100 degrees today, of seeing triple-digit temperatures. So we'll be right on average for that by then. So we're going with 101 in Salt Lake City, 100 in Provo, 99, though. That's hot, folks, up towards Cache Valley, 98 in Vernal, 103 in Moab, 101 in Lake Powell, looking at about 106 or so in St. George. So today is going to be hot, 106. That's hot. But tonight, we're not going to probably drop below 80 degrees in Lower Washington County. And then we're going to be climbing up to about 108 tomorrow afternoon. And then we don't drop back below 80 degrees again heading into your Friday morning. So you combine all of that heat, that's going to be a prolonged period of heat stress on the body, especially if you're outside and you're not taking the necessary precautions. So we've got a extreme heat warning that's in effect here for Lower Washington County, for St. George, Hurricane over towards Springdale, and yes, even Ivins, Utah, under that. So keep that in mind if you're going to be recreating in the days to come. So this heat dome pretty much is situated right over the four corners. Now, that's normally bad news for us because it's going to be hot, but the position of this high pressure will slowly shift enough to where we get on the return flow of high pressure, and that will bring in at least a chance of some monsoon moisture. So as we look at futurecast, you see the clouds bubbling up this afternoon. Any spotty shower would be down towards the southern mountains or far northwestern Utah for today. But tomorrow we start to introduce those isolated storm chances, potentially along the north with this boundary, but especially in the mountains here as we go into the afternoon hours Thursday. And then notice more coverage develops for a more widespread area going into your Friday. And I think that's going to be the overall theme. In fact, you can see those rain chances pretty good over the weekend, 40 to 50% chance. And look at this, heading into the beginning of next week, I've got those rain chances at about 60%. In fact, man, what a map. We have wanted and prayed for a map like this all summer. But a bullseye of wetter than average conditions right over the Beehive State. The average of computer models, 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch, with some areas potentially seeing higher amounts. So remember, that's the average. That's pretty nice. That's a good look ahead of what we're tracking for you. St. George, 106 for that high today, 108 on Thursday, 107 Friday, and then we start to lower those temperatures as we bring in those daily chances of showers and thunderstorms. The monsoon flow is here, folks. The Wasatch Front, 101 today, then the 90s. Could it even be the 80s, potentially, by the beginning of next week with those rain chances in the forecast? Matt?
All right, Cedric, thank you. And